Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my presentation. My name is Dimitris Pallis, and today I would like to talk to you about some vulnerabilities that are regarding traditional cybersecurity, traditional infrastructure, but can also affect blockchain and Web3. So my presentation today is about a crypto heist through Web2. If you want to network with me and collaborate with me, you can find me on LinkedIn. I've been an offensive security analyst for the past 7 years. I've also played the bug bounties, and I do have a channel on Telegram that I'm sharing all the latest tools, techniques that I find online. This is manual. I try to update it on my own every now and then. It's not something automated. I'm just trying to help out the community. Now, I want to give a small introduction, actually, first of all, to crypto wallets. We've seen lots of them outside here in the conference, actually. Those could be a service, a program that can store your crypto keys. It can also encrypt or sign any information for transactions. They can be a desktop, mobile, they can be a browser extension, or it can be hardware like Ledger and Keystone. I guess some of you must possess a hardware wallet or even a software one. Functionalities of these wallets can be a smart contract which executes certain actions when conditions are met. It can interact with dApps. We have governance like voting rights that can influence any projects or the future of these projects. And then again, staking, which is very similar again to interest on savings, and other optional features such as social media, news, and so on. In regards to key handling, we've got decentralized handling, which is actually when private keys are handled by the user. Now, both decentralized and hosted, which means server-managed keys, can come with lots of risks. On the decentralized, for example, someone can steal the device, someone can steal my laptop, your mobile phone, and they can extract your private keys or your seed phrase, and then extract your crypto keys. And the reason actually I brought my lab together is because I want to show you a live demo of this attack, which is very simple to execute, but can lead to crypto losses. And again, we've got hosted, which is the less secure method when a third-party service actually host your private keys, which is very similar to platforms like Coinbase, for example. And potential compromise, again, would be for an attacker actually to perform some kind of client-side attack like cross-site scripting to extract session tokens or perform a command execution. Now, according to the Organization for Application Security, the OWASP, the top 10 vulnerabilities, as you can see, can range from broken access controls to injection, insecure design. We've also got security logging and monitoring that can be affected, or any outdated components. So our demo today is going to be a live presentation on the insecure design vulnerability. Now, I got this slide, actually, the top vulnerabilities from 2022 from Immunify. And it appears that over 46% of the vulnerabilities within Web3, within blockchain, were in regards to infrastructure, which means basically that infrastructure could mean cloud, that these companies host their decentralized apps. Or it can be, for example, as we'll see later, the laptop, the user's laptop that can host any private keys. Now, in regards to insecure storage, I'm going to start the demo on Obyte wallet. So Obyte, actually, they have actually fixed the vulnerability right now, but a few months ago, they were suffering for a vulnerability that allowed someone who downloaded their application on a computer, actually, on their personal computer, to just right-click on their wallet and read the local session storage where they could find their private keys. So I'm just going to start installing the vulnerable version of OBite. I'm going to open it and start creating my private wallet. And as soon as that's installed, I'm going to show you how quickly and how easily someone who could maybe steal this laptop could just extract my private keys and my seed phrase. Just going through the installation here. I'll choose a name for this device, get started. It's creating my profile. So as you can see here, we've got our OBite wallet. We can see several functions here, send, history, and so on. So I'm just going to right-click on my OBite wallet, inspect. Now, again, this is very similar to a web browser. You just right-click and go to Developer Tools. Go to Resources, Local Storage. So as we can see here, we've got config and profile. Now, we've got the public key here, which is fine, but I'm just going to scroll to the right. I need to make this bigger, I guess. So as we can see here, we've got the X priv key, which is actually our private key. And if I scroll some more, we've got our seed phrase right here. So we've got on our local session storage, on the computer basically, I'm going to show how we can find this through the command line as well. We can find our seed phrase and our private key by reading the local storage. So if I just go to byteball, default, and then local storage. If I read the local storage, we can see here that we've got again our public key, we've got the seed phrase and the private key. So what this means basically, if someone got our device and reads the local session storage, they could just compromise any crypto that I have, get access to my wallet and compromise my account, drain my wallet, and so on. So the developers actually, after a few months, I think on the next version, they fix this vulnerability by not being able to read the local session storage and also by disabling the ability to right-click and inspect and go to the developer tools actually. So they fix this vulnerability that way. So again, we can see how a simple vulnerability actually that's reading the local session storage, and this is very common actually in traditional penetration testing and Web2 security. We didn't do anything complex here. We didn't exploit a smart contract vulnerability. We didn't do anything that requires coding or something very complex. Someone who doesn't know anything about tech, about security, they can just steal the device, just right-click and read our private keys. So we can see that all of these vulnerabilities that are very simple to exploit, and they've got nothing to do with blockchain security and Web3, they also apply to this industry. Now, that was my presentation. Again, thank you for being here. Anyone who would like to get access to my Telegram channel with all the resources, they can communicate with me. I do have a smart contract auditing command and a Web2 security command called Hakflow, so I would like to connect with anyone who's building a decentralized app or they're looking to get an audit, and in general to network with others in the industry. Enjoy the conference, and thank you very much.